not a believer, but I don't have any particular guilt about my non-belief, and I'm just wondering, because I truly think that Christianity is not true. That's just my personal conviction.
Yeah.
But my curiosity is that if my eternity is on the line and God cares about his creatures and their well-being, then wouldn't he care at least to implant some sort of cognitive dissonance within me to convict me, to make me feel like I'm crossing some line? If indeed for all eternity there's going to be some negative consequence, no matter how minor it might be, but if you multiply that through eternity, it's a very huge consequence.
So let me see if I can restate the question in a way that doesn't mix it up, all right? You're asking, you're saying you're not a believer, but you don't really have much worry about that because you really, truly don't think God exists.
Well, I wouldn't call myself, I'm not strictly an atheist. I'm more convinced that Christianity is not true.
Okay, so you're convinced that at least the Christian God doesn't exist. Maybe you're more like Bart Ehrman, who says, and as for some other kind of higher power, who knows?
Yeah.
But, okay. But if Christianity were true, and if it were true, that would mean that you have an immortal soul, that soul's on the line, and if God in some measure is supposed to have so loved the world, to care about people, wouldn't he care enough about you to give you, okay, maybe not an overwhelming thunderbolt changing experience, but at least some kind of cognitive dissonance about it, and you're sitting there and not experiencing that.
Well,
so,
yeah.
and no guilt, no kind of, so what's up with the goodness of God if here you are, really, you're not particularly trying to be rebellious. I mean, the rest of you know Ken, and I'm guessing that
he was a Wycliffe Bible translator.
Right. So you're not into it for the sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay, I get this. I take this. And so here's the short answer, Ken. He's doing his best tonight to give you some cognitive dissonance. Listen up, man, and don't hold back. Hit it with your best shot, but here you are surrounded by people who are committed, however fumblingly we may do it, to giving you rational answers and rationally evaluatable evidence. It is possible for someone who has cancer to go to a doctor, have the doctor say, I'm sorry, I've got to give you some bad news, let me show you some x-rays, and to say, you know what? I'm just not feeling it, doc. I don't believe you. And to walk out and really not have any qualms mentally about it. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have cancer, and it doesn't mean the doctor hasn't given him evidence. So, yeah, here you are, and you're not worried. Maybe you should be. Maybe you should start thinking it over again. So, traffic can go both ways there. And I would encourage you, here you are, you're surrounded by people who are trying to give you the evidence. If you will do us the courtesy of not assuming that because we fumble and we falter and we don't have all the answers, that means our cause is wrong, we will try to repay you by doing you the courtesy of not attributing to you any bad motives in your disbelief, and we'll try to give you honest answers. Fair deal?